You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the decisions and actions you take today. On our series, You Are Responsible for Your Life, we're going to be looking at the topic, It's Time to Replace Those Habits. You know, at the beginning of the year, people are excited, they are happy, they look forward to a brand new year for changes, for positive results. You know, and that is great. There's a lot of celebration. Now, some experience some things. I think most of us will experience this. Now, what happens after the celebration is that we go back to who we used to be before the new year. Now, when you position a fizzy drink in a different position instead of standing upright, after a while, if you want to open it, you open the lid, what you experience is a gas and a rush, and part of the drinks will just rush out. Now, that is the euphoria of the celebration of a new year. After opening the drink and give it some few seconds, few minutes, it settles back. The same thing happens to us as human beings. After celebrating, after praying, after singing, dancing, telling people what we're going to experience during the new year, what will happen, guess what? We go back to the person we are. And that is when habit takes control. Now, if you have been doing it right, if you have cultivated a good habit and everything, it kicks in immediately and starts serving you those things that you want. The same thing if you have not cultivated a good habit, you have picked up bad habits, which happens to all of us. Guess what? The habit will start serving you. One of the things you have to understand is habits, they are our servants. They are faithful and dedicated servants. Whether you are doing things positively or negatively, habits will always deliver to you. Now, if you have been cooking for a long time, there are some recipes you don't even think about. You just go into the kitchen and start picking up, the pots, what you are going to use, the ingredients, and start mixing things. You don't think about it. Because you've been doing it for a long time, it becomes second nature. You just do it. The same thing applies to driving. You've been driving for a long time, whether you are woken up in the middle of the night, you are woken up early hours in the morning, in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. You get into the car and you will just see your legs moving, your hand moving, and you start to drive. You do that unconsciously because you've done it for a period of time that your hand knows where to go, your body knows where to go, your legs know where to go. And that is a function of habit. The same thing applies to life. You don't have to wait for a brand new year to replace your habit. Every single day is an opportunity for us to replace our habit. If the habits we have, they are not producing the kinds of results we have the choice to change them. That is the good thing about it. Now, if you see a vacant land, you don't need to pray for weeds to grow. You just see them grow. But if you want to use the same land for food, that means that land must be cultivated. You need to plant exactly what you want to see there. Then you need to water it and take care of it. And after a while, you get the fruit of your labor. The same thing applies to our life. You have to sit down and check your life. We study so many things, but we don't study ourselves. We don't study what we are doing. We don't study how we are doing things. And the day you realize that most of the results around you, you are the producer. So check the fruits of your results. Are they positive? Are they negative? If you can tell yourself what kind of results you are producing and acknowledging that you are the one that is the producer, then it is easier for you to change what you want to see. Whatever kind of result you want to see is going to come from you. Check your habits. Check the results they are producing. And if you don't like it, change it. And even if you like it, if you can improve, why not? There is nothing stopping. I want you to understand something. What we see around us comes from us. And as long as we understand that, we can change our habit. If it's a negative habit, it can be replaced with a good habit. And that is where we are going. Your habit will always serve you anytime, any day, anywhere. So you want to ensure that the kind of habits you have, the kinds of habits you are changing to, they are positive ones because they are going to serve you positively. If you have been getting value from our videos, we would like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, you are a difference maker, and being different is normal. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.